Matrix Power Services provides quality services in a professional manner to the power generation industry through our team of dedicated employees with 3 core values deeply engraved: safety, quality, and an excellent work ethic. Our core business is maintenance and repair of power plants and industrial facilities, including but not limited to code and non-code repairs, mechanical repairs, and a balance of plant maintenance and repair. Matrix Power Services offers a must-have feature that is our safety professionals. The safety department is comprised of 3 full-time employees that work both in the field and out of our divisional offices. Our quality assurance and control department is led by an owner along with a certified associate welding inspector and field inspection officers. Operations consists of 3 divisions: Northern, Mid-Atlantic, and Southern, operating in 14 different states at over 60 facilities. The main office is in Pasco, Rhode Island, with satellite offices in Maine and Florida. Total employee base is over 100 and has grown to over 300 during outage season. Our vision is to strive every outage, every day, and every shift to operate only to the highest standard that our leaders, our employees, and our customers have collectively defined, with respect to our community and the environment. To bring that vision into reality, we infuse pride within the company as our driving force, absorbing committed, motivated employees that effectively communicate. We encourage growth of our business through continuous improvement of oneself and our culture.
Hi, my name is Heather Susi and I'm a member of Matrix Safety Department, and I'm briefly going to go over some of the programs that we have in place. First thing is that 5 years ago, the owners of Matrix, they vowed to be the safest company in the industry. And the safety department is the driving force behind that, because we work in the field with our line managers and the workforce to advance controls so that we can proactively identify hazards and mitigate not only our risks but our customers' risks. Now, our number 1 program is our hazard recognition and mitigation program, and that's where we encourage employees when they get to their work area to identify the various hazards and communicate it back to us, because we take that information and we break it down into quarterly reports so that we can say, okay, in the first quarter, we have these top 3 at-risk behaviors and these top 3 at-risk conditions. And all of that information is then put towards our training program so that we can better what we're teaching our employees. So we have employee engagement and we have the improvement of our training program. Another thing that we do is on-site observations. We use an iPad and we have the iAuditor program where it just walks you through basically like a checklist. So if you have an area where there's hot work, it prompts you to check if there's a permit, if there's a fire extinguisher, the fire watch, fire blanket, blinds. And that way at the end of the job, we have all these observation reports and we take that and we make a site-specific safety review. So essentially it's a performance review. So at the end of the job we can say, again, okay, these are the top 3 things that we need to work on and we need to plan for. And of course these reports are available for our customers. Now our entire culture is based on the Bradley curve. So as you can see here, there's 4 different levels: reactive, dependent, independent, and interdependent. And you can see at the reactive level, the injury rate is really high. And that's because when you're reactive, you have the mindset of, all right, let's say somebody gets hurt. So you respond with, oh, we could have done this, we should have done that, we could have changed this, but the person is still hurt. So that's not where we're looking to be. If you go one more to dependent, that's where you say, okay, I'm gonna do this because the safety department is telling me I have to do it. Or it's a rule, it's a requirement. But internally, you don't want to do it because it's the right thing to do in order to not hurt anybody. So yes, while at the dependent level, the injury rate is lower, it's still not where we want to be. If you go one more to independent, that's self, that's the individual. You come to work, you get there, you get your tools, you get to your work area, and you want to do your job and you want to do it safely so you can go home at the end of the day. But you look over and you see an employee that's doing an at-risk behavior and you don't coach him. That's because you're focused on your individual safety. So again, while at this level, the injury rate is lower, it's still not where we want to be. Our goal is this interdependent level, and that's teams. And the team includes the owner of the company to every single employee we have. And they have the mindset of we don't accept low standards. We don't accept risk-taking. Every single person in this company is responsible for the safety program. They're responsible for their actions. So this is what we base our performance reviews on. Our leadership and our crew members are evaluated based on the Bradley curve. Now I just want to talk about our EMR because as you can see from 2014 to 18, we're trending in the 8s here and then we peak into the 9s. So this was an uncomfortable area. And what happened was in 2013-14, we doubled man hours and we doubled our average number of employees. So we ended up spiking here, and now we're trending back in the 8s. And we set the goal at the Safety Summit, all the leadership, we want to be in the 7s. And how we're going to get our EMR into the 7s is through our training program. Matrix named the training program United We Roll because we believe that training is an investment in our employees. And this is a picture of a first aid CPR AED class I did with our Northern Division. But this is where our culture comes full circle because when you have employees that can respond and react correctly, that's where we create a safe and healthy work environment. So just a quick overview of our training program. Of course, we have the new hire orientation. We do powered industrial truck training, aerial lift, forklift, lull, scissor lift, first aid CPR AED, and we have our safety summit, which is a leadership summit and a crew summit. And we, of course, cover all the topics that we're required to, but we like to go beyond. We do the medical testing, and then we like to do team building exercises. We focus a lot on impaired employee fit for duty. It's very, very important that every Matrix employee clearly understands the expectation that they are to come to work mentally and physically fit for duty. We do the NCCCO Rigor 1 signal person training. We have our own confined space rescue teams, and we do the OSHA 10 and 30 hours. So this is just a quick overview of our training programs and basically our safety culture altogether.
The owners of Matrix Power Services have over 100 years of experience in the power generation industry. Management is aggressively leading us in a direction of controlled growth with a focus on improving our process in all areas. We do this through an organized plan and good communication, keeping true to our core values of safety, quality, hard work, and respect for each other and our customers. Our code stamps include R, S, and U. Our QA/QC program is on every job, on-site, day and night shift coverage, inspecting every weld, monitoring the employee's work, and monitoring the welding material. R1 reports for code repairs are generated in real time and submitted within 30 days. We have 100 tested and certified welders. Our Northern Division recently completed an 80-hour biomass furnace that's the largest built in the U.S., along with 3 buildings covering 38,000 square feet with 300 tons of furnace structural steel, 100 tons of fabricated conveyor and pipe supports, chutes, and bins. The project was completed in 18 months and online in 2016. Our Mid-Atlantic Division completed an air pollution control project, scrubber cone replacement, with an average of 26 men per shift for 26 days, 18,000 man hours, and 25,000 linear feet of welding in 2017. Our Southern Division completed the following in 3 waste-to-energy units: high temperature superheaters replacement, superheater and economizer hopper replacement, Ogden Martin Stoker rebuild, main steam hanger replacements, Tetrary piping replacement, and the turbine generator cooling water replacement, with 100,000 man hours and a $10 million contract in 2017. Additional projects include complete hanger systems and supports for main steam, feed water and downcomers, furnace water wall replacements, and gas burner replacements, as well as high temperature superheaters with 36 elements. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. Please do not hesitate to contact the following for more information on the services provided by Matrix Power Services.